Talk to us a little bit about the blog that you started.
Well, I got an idea for it because Tom Joyner used to have this show called Little Known Black History Facts.
Yes.
And on my way to work every morning, I used to listen to it on the radio. And then this idea popped into my head. Well, what about little known Black librarian facts? Because there's so much history about Blacks and Black Americans and African Americans, people of the African diaspora. A lot of our histories and contributions in regards to libraries are not known.
Hmm.
And so I'm kind of doing a little bit of archaeology to uncover all of that.
Okay.
And it's just not just for my benefit, but it's just for everybody's benefit because like if you know something, you should share it. And because I wasn't taught a lot about the history of Black libraries when I went to library school, and I know a lot of people aren't, and there's still some things that I don't know, but I'm still trying to find out things. But I've I've gotten emails from people, and people come say, "I'm so glad you're doing this. I did not know that. I didn't know that there was a library in Indiana, right before the Civil War that was started by free African Americans. I did not know that. They didn't know who the first like Edward Christopher Williams, like the who got the first library degree.
Yep.
They didn't know about Clara Stanton Jones. No, they didn't know about those people. Augusta Baker, Lillian Childress Hall. They didn't know about that because they weren't taught that.
Hmm.
And then they didn't know about what Reverend, not Reverend, but Reverend Thomas Fountain Blue did when he started his library training program. Because a lot of schools, at that time were not allowed African Americans to attend their library science programs. And
That's
that he
right.
was one of the first people to say, "Hey, I'll train you."
Yes. And it made a difference. I know during that time, well, when I was doing my studies and like when you were talking about the different library schools, I mean, and many times the places that we had Hampton, Clark Atlanta, um, North Carolina Central, and then over time
Hmm.
those schools stopped getting the funding that they needed and stuff like that. But this profession, how it is, was mainly a lot of it was because of those schools and
Right.
individuals making sure, like, hey, somebody else, we gotta pass the torch.
Right.
You all need to do what you need, what's needed, so we can ensure that we still have these Black librarians to be for the community.
Yeah, and I also discovered that before we had the National Conference of African American Librarians, in 1927, there was the first Negro Library Conference,
Oh,
and it was held at Hampton University.
see, I never knew that.
Nobody knew that. And then about 3 years later, 1930, they had the second Negro Library Conference, and it was at Fisk University. That's where
Okay,
they had it at then. They were getting ready to do a third, but somehow it didn't happen. And then Dr. Blue, I mean, Reverend Blue died too. So it was some,
okay,
they just never really got it off the ground.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So
So,
have you thought about um, taking the blog and actually looking to make that into like a publication, so that could also that could be a physical document to be held in either libraries or bookstores, but then also was continuously updated online. Have you thought about that?
well, I actually, I had people ask me that, but I didn't want pricing and money to be a barrier. So what I've done, I took all my research, combined it into one document, and made it into a PDF
Okay,
and loaded it into my blog.
nice. All right,
Yes, I didn't want no price to be a barrier for people, and I wasn't doing it for the money. I just wanted people just to know.
all right. I love that. Love it. Love it.